Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It's Thursday, December 30th, and we are winding down our Likkle Bite Ideas series. Our first season ends today, and this is our 15th episode. Unbelievable. We started in September. Of course, we started out using a Thursday format. We used to meet on Thursdays at 10 a.m. We've switched to 5 p.m. I'm sorry, 5 p.m. on Thursday. Sorry, we started out on Friday mornings. Let me get it together. And so now we're doing Thursday afternoons. And for those of you who did both formats, drop us a note. Tell us how you like this new format, or if you preferred our Thursday format. We just love to know. But we have a packed show today, and I am Doreed Whitlock. I am the Chief Marketing Officer of Samuel Fields Consulting Group. And we have a packed show today. This is our season finale, and we have some guests and we have some announcements to make. So it's going to be an exciting show that sees us winding down 2021 with a bang. There were so many challenges in 2021, but we are here to give thanks. So let's get started and let's bring in our guests. Our first guest is Megan Samuel Fields, CEO of Samuel Fields Consulting Group. Megan, how are you today?
Hi, Doreed. I am so well. Thank you so much for having me on this show, the last show. Hi to our fans, our guests. So glad you're here with us today.
Yes, and to our guests, call your friends, call your family, share the live, share the link, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can be apprised of any new posts that we put on YouTube. So, again, welcome to our listening and viewing audience. I am so delighted. As you know, we had a initiative throughout December, 20 Likkle Bite Ideas. We had some amazing companies, and we're going to recognize all those companies today. But we are also going to announce the winners. And if you recall, there were some criteria that the winners had to follow to vie for these prizes. And the two prizes, in fact, there are three prizes that we're going to give away today. The first one is $1,000 from West Indies Oil Company. The second one is a $500 gift certificate from Food Brokerage Services. And then we have two prizes, third place, for some digital courses from the Antigua and Barbuda Investment Authority. So stand by. We will have a major announcement announcing who our prize winners are. And of course, if you look above my head, there is the 20 Likkle Bites Idea logo. One of the
Yes.
things that the companies were required to do is to post that on their social media so that you, the shoppers, can tell that they are participants in this great program. But listen, enough talking from me. We invited you here for a virtual happy hour. And I am so excited that we have Antigua and Barbuda's number one mixologist, Timmy Time. He's been active, especially during COVID, and we have him here on our virtual stage today. He is going to help us mix a signature drink so that we can toast the end of our season and toast to a brand new year in 2022. Timmy, 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 it's Timmy time.
Hey, Timmy. Oh, you're
Welcome, welcome.
muted.
We can't hear
You're muted.
you. Okay, I think you have to hit your mic.
Oh, dear. We're not hearing you, Timmy.
Yeah, we're not hearing you, Timmy.
You're muted.
Yes.
Recording is coming over real slow. Like you're talking
Oh,
in slow motion, like,
oh,
oh, wow,
really?
wow. I
Oh,
don't know if
dear.
it's coming from your end or.
I don't know, but we're hearing you loud and
Yeah,
clear.
we're
We're
hearing you
hearing you
loud
loud
and
and clear
clear.
now.
Welcome to our virtual stage. And Timmy, I'm going to tell everyone we had 20 liquor gift ideas, but I'm officially naming you the 21st liquor gift idea. Because you know what? What better gift?
I'm
Oh, how
not
exciting would
hearing
it
you.
be to get a
Oh
There's something
my,
gift
come
of a
wrong.
mixologist coming
he's
There's
to
not
your
something wrong
home or
hearing.
coming
coming
from
to
your
your
end.
event?
I'm not hearing you clearly at all. It's
Oh,
really, really slow.
Ooh,
right.
I
I
don't know.
think it might be from your end because we're hearing each
we're hearing
other
you pretty
pretty
well.
well, and we're hearing you pretty well.
You know what, Timmy? You get right into it and start mixing your drinks. We'll follow along.
I don't think he's hearing that. Oh, let me see if. Hmm.
It sounds like there's voice activation.
Do you want to send them a text and tell them
Yeah,
to
I'm
get
just
started,
telling them to
Megan?
just go right ahead.
Well, folks, while we try to get Timmy his audio working, we're gonna throw up the
Can you guys
um
hear us clearly though?
what is she saying, Mika?
I didn't hear that. I'm going
Can
to.
you hear us clearly?
Yes,
Tammy, I can hear you.
yes,
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna proceed.
yes.
Okay, let's do
Okay,
it.
let me start. Let me start. Today, guys. Welcome to Timmy Time, Timmy Time Cocktails. This is Timmy. On the other hand, there's Tammy. She's somewhere around lurking. But everything is always everything here at Timmy Time. Just want to say,
We've lost. Okay.
days, I'll be displaying one of
Oh dear.
it's a mixture of like the local bush tea and some fresh lemon juice or sour oranges. Call it a local lemon. It's mainly known as sour orange. Then I have some brown sugar syrup, have some orange flavored bitters, and of course, you know what I mean, a little bit of niceness, a little bit of my touch. Mixture of about four different rums. I'm not gonna tell you this is my secret, but they all age rums. I mix them up together and you know what I mean to get this compact flavor here. Yeah, a little bit about Timmy. You know what I mean? I've been doing this for like 20 odd years, 25 years, I think. Yeah. And it's been a journey. I've represented Antigua all over the globe doing this. I mean, I must say I'm an award-winning mixologist. I
Oh
won
wow.
most of the. Yes, yes. I'm hearing you clear now. All right.
Great.
Yes,
Okay,
I've won.
great.
Yes, I've won like many competitions here in Antigua. You know what I mean? Last one was the Taste of Wadati 2 years ago. I kind of didn't hang up my belt then, but I had some young guys that were calling me out. You know what I mean? So I just went and put icing on the cake and tell them, you know what, I'm finished with the competitions because there is no competition for Timmy. You know what I mean? It's just that I've traveled a bit. You know what I mean? Especially with Angostura. Big up to Angostura. Did a lot
Mm,
of training with Angostura in Trinidad. They brought me to another level in bartending and also mixology. And I want to say much thanks to them and also Quinn Ferraris who embarked me on that journey of Angostura. I was also brand ambassador for Angostura for like 2 years here, right here in
mm.
Antigua because of
Nice.
my winnings here and my winnings abroad.
That's great.
Yes, yes.
Mhm. Oh,
Just
oh,
when we were getting our drink on.
just Oh, here he's here. He's here. He's here.
Okay, here he
All
is.
right.
Yeah. Um, it's always been my dream to run my own cocktail bar. I had everything in plan, somewhat of, not completely, but I think when the COVID hit and the bars were closed, there's where I got my opportunity. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Everybody still needed their drinks, so I started doing a delivery service. I created a page and posted some stuff, and everybody needed cocktails every day because there were no bars open. And then
That's creative.
yeah, that's really started. And that's where a lot of people, there were some people that heard about Timmy, but they didn't know where to find me or didn't come to my type of bars and stuff. So there's where I got out to the people now, and everybody's just loving it. And there's where Timmy Time evolved, right here, Timmy Time Cocktails. But it's Timmy Time on the highway right now. We're at the spot on on the highway, so that's where you're going to hear some vehicles passing by. But yes, but yes, this is Timmy Time. And
All
I'm
right.
just loving it. I'm embracing it, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
That's
Me and
really, I
like
like that.
yes, I mean like
Yeah.
2 and 3 years ago, you can get like men drinking too much cocktails, like amaretto sours and coconut stuff, and the cocktails that I do like my signature gin cocktails. Man, normally a real guy would go to a bar and drink some whiskey or a beer or you know what I mean, some vodka. But I've turned things around here in Antigua, you know what I mean? I've turned it right around. Guys come here and just as we may say powder, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know what I mean? I want to say thanks to my local people, my Caribbean people, who's given me much support and much love, you know what I mean?
Great.
Mm. But again, yes, we're gonna start with our cocktail today. I'm gonna tell you something about it. It's called Old Time Something. And I think all the ingredients here will signify what the drink is all about. Here, as I told you, I got some aged rum. I got about 3 or 4 different aged rums in this. I'm not gonna say what they are yet. Then I have some bush tea. This is made from like some lemongrass or fever grass, as we call it. Some Christmas bush, some lime bush, soursop bush. You know what I mean? Of course, brown sugar syrup. You could use white, but I prefer brown most of the times. Brown, old time something. I think so. Lemon juice. You know the bumpy lemons that you sell at the market and stuff? We call them sour
Yes,
oranges.
yes.
Hmm.
Got it right here.
Oh,
Lots of
gotcha.
flavor.
Hmm.
Organic.
Hmm.
And this is orange bitters. Orange flavored bitters. You may have Angostura, the regular bitters. Most people may have one in their cardboard. Bitters, food and drink enhancer. Very good. I put it in everything. Everything. It's very nice.
Hmm. That
Yeah.
particular flavor or any Angostura?
I use the regular one, the aromatic bitters, uh,
Hmm.
mostly. But for this cocktail, I'm going to use the orange bitters.
The orange. Okay.
Great.
Yeah. It has a bit more, a stronger flavor than the regular bitters with a
Mm,
lot of orange, like peels flavor. So it's very, very strong. So you can't use too much of this.
gotcha.
And yes, are you ready?
We
We are
are
You're
ready.
ready.
all ready?
We are.
All right.
We got our stuff here too.
We
Ready
have
for
our
you.
substitutes. We don't have the
Uh,
good stuff like you, but we have our
all right.
substitutes.
We'll
I
just
have the
make do.
bush tea.
Make do. All right. Of course, age rum. I'm just gonna use about 2 ounces of this.
Okay. I don't have your measuring thingy, but
But you can free pour. Just judge it. What it is, I'm doing a measurement for two glasses. Okay, two 12 ounce
okay.
portions. Okay, and I'm gonna use an ounce, 1 ounce of that fresh sour orange juice.
Oh, I left mine.
You know, all the oranges in Antigua are sour to me.
Well, you better believe it. You better believe it. But I'll tell you something. Brown sugar syrup, equal parts lime, equal parts sugar. Let me tell you something about the oranges in the Caribbean. If you know about Grand Marnier and Cointreau, the liqueur,
Uh huh.
they come to the Caribbean to get the peels from our oranges to make
Oh,
those
wow.
liqueurs. So, yes, you better believe it because our oranges has much more flavor here and a much
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
stronger, you know, in a
I know what you
stronger
mean.
zest.
Yep.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's
Of course,
definitely a distinctive. All of our citruses, I think,
yeah,
Yep.
I
have a
think so
very
too.
distinct flavor. They're very different to how, the citrus tastes here.
Right. And
Grapefruit
if you
in
get a like
Antigua is totally different than here.
yes,
Oh
if you get
yeah.
like a little local lime with that's full of seeds, that's way more sour than the big old ones without
That's
seeds.
true.
You
Hmm.
got that right. Yep.
All right, a little ice for some fun. Some
Okay, a
bitters.
little ice.
I told them free pour it, just free pour the tea to your judgment. It's normally about 4 ounces, but I free poured it. Or orange bitters. Oh, I'm going too fast for you guys.
No, we're good.
Oh, okay, all right. Orange bitters, very flavorful. You guys should keep a bottle. They just brought out a cocoa bitters also. You should try it out.
I hadn't heard of orange or cocoa, so I'm going to the
Right.
supermarket to get them.
Yes,
The
they have
cocoa sounds
orange and
really
cocoa.
interesting.
It is nice. The cocoa goes
Yeah.
well with a lot of like creamy stuff, like even vanilla ice cream, and you put some of that cocoa on the
Mm.
vanilla ice cream. It adds a lot of complex
Hmm.
to your ice cream.
Okay.
A few drops of the orange bitters, like 1, 2, 3, or dashes.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna fill my glasses with ice.
And you hear the sound of the ice, you know a good drink is on its way.
Oh yeah.
Yep. The bartender's best friend is ice.
Yep.
In most in most books, you look and you're reading in the ingredients for drinks and the method for making the drink. They always say fill glass with ice.
With ice.
I mean,
Oh, that's interesting.
right. Okay, we're gonna give our drink a little shake. I'm just gonna do a simple shake so you could follow along. Simple, just to get all the flavors together. Get your drink nice and chill. Ready?
Mm.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this is when you know your drink is really a drink. When you shake, it's looking really frosty like that.
Mm,
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
that's good to know.
All right. I can even smell the drink already.
Oh wow. I need some more
Again,
ice.
for those who are watching, this is the all-time something drink.
That looks so good, Timmy.
It does. It does.
It's somewhat of an iced tea, as I may call it. I think very flavorful iced tea with a little bit of the secret sauce. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So garnishing,
So this is mine. Oh, garnish. Yes.
garnish. This is what sells your drink. I think. I mean, you may be in a restaurant and see a drink passing on a tray. You don't even know what
Hmm.
it is, but just by the way they present it and the presentation of it, you may say, "I want one of those," whatever it is.
Yep.
Yep. We're gonna use the same. So oranges, I cut them up in some slices, like semicircles.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep. Just gonna put them around the design. And this is where a lot of ice is important to hold your garnish together.
Mm.
I hate to see a garnish at the bottom of a glass when a bartender is finished making his drink, like the cherry or whatever, he just falls to the bottom. That means he's not using enough ice. Okay. And then I have some lemongrass
Yes.
slices just to rest on the top.
Okay. So I have some lemongrass. Okay.
Mm.
Pick this from my yard.
Yes, I.
So I'll place on top of mine.
Mhm. Righty.
You know, I actually have some basil. I may just have to use.
Basil.
No, I have some thyme. I may just put some thyme in mine. Gee, I don't have any lemongrass. I have to fake it.
Sometimes. But the local basil, I use a lot of basil in some of my drinks too. Basil is always good. You never have too much
Yes,
of
I like
basil.
basil.
That looks
Mhm.
Very,
amazing, Timmy.
very healthy.
Does.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
And
I'm
with this
going to
drink,
ask our technical staff to put the recipe up on the screen so that our viewers and listeners can maybe take a screenshot of it. But we'll
all right.
definitely. It's posted. Thank you,
There
Aaliyah.
it
It's
is.
posted on our website.
Right, right,
I'm
right.
sorry, on our Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
So if you miss it here or it's going too fast for you, please go to Samuel Fields Consulting, our Facebook page, and you can literally cut and paste this amazing cocktail. It looks so good.
It is good. I'm telling you.
I love
I
the
tell you
color.
what, I make a million cocktails, but I'm not really a cocktail drinker. I don't know.
No
Wow, what's your
way.
favorite drink?
My favorite drink is just a straight up old Johnny Walker Platinum with a bit
Oh,
of
wow.
fizzy water on the side just to cool it down, or coconut water. That's my favorite drink. Or now and again, I have a beer. You know what I mean? I'm so very
Hmm.
simple with the drinking.
This is really
That's
nice.
amazing. So, Timmy, tell us about your business model. Tell us, you mentioned that, you started doing literally drinks to
Mhm.
go, you
Right,
know,
right, right.
um, drinks on delivery.
Okay.
And I think that is such a clever idea
It
because
is.
we've all had to pivot during COVID. Tell us about your experience and how you had to shift your business.
Okay. Well, what it is, I
Leadership coming here.
yes, I think so too. Let the let the
Well, what it is that actually, as you said, that during COVID, what happened? We started doing just before COVID hit. We started doing parties, and
Tammy, we can't hear you so well.
you can you hear me now?
That's
Yes,
better.
that's better.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. What happened? We started doing bottles parties, and when the COVID started to hit and the bars were being closed, I said to Timmy, "Listen, bars are closed, so we got to do something. We got to capitalize. You're not working. We got to capitalize." So after he did those bottles for the parties, I said, "You know what? Let me do a Facebook page. Let's get this thing out. People are gonna want liquor to drink. Their home has have nothing to do. Let's start a delivery service." So there is where the bottles came in. So we started just as COVID hit. So these are some samples of what we actually offer. This is a kitty cat, which is a gin cocktail infused with
Oh wow.
blueberries and cucumbers.
Oh.
And this
Wow.
is the famous amaretto sour. So normally what we do, we sell these by the bottle at 50 EC per bottle.
1 liter
Hmm.
They're
bottle.
1 liter bottles. So we actually
Hmm.
started during COVID. Just as the COVID hit, that's when the business was established.
Hmm.
And then after they eased up a little bit, we came together with Gino. I don't even know what he wrote from. He had some
Or
watermelons.
farmers only. The
Yes,
farmers
he had
only.
some farmers only.
Mhm.
He had some watermelons and he called up to me and he said, "Listen, I have some watermelons that I need to sell. Places closed, all the hotels are closed, they're just spoiling. Let's make some cocktails."
Oh, wow.
And to me, he did a watermelon cooler cocktails, and then it was a hit from there.
And we're still at the
We established the spot from here,
right
and
here.
it's still here.
Ah, okay.
Oh, nice.
We just started out with just a little table and just some drinks on the top, and we evolved to this. Right now we have entertainment, everything here on the weekend. We have food. Yeah, it's just a nice outside vibes. If you
Yeah.
understand what
That is
Yeah,
so
drinks in
nice.
the park.
We
I
do
mean.
games nights on Wednesday nights,
Hmm.
like dominoes, Uno. If you want to bring your family, come on down, have a table. We have a DJ on Wednesday night. We do games nights. Thursday, we take it easy. Friday, we normally take up with Backyard Chef, Pasta Fridays. And on Saturdays, we normally would have Lyrics Man. And then on Sundays, we have Sunday on the Lawn. I'm not too sure if
Mm.
you guys know, but I'm actually a singer, and Timmy stole my man. So
Oh, wow.
Ah.
if you go to our Facebook page, Timmy Time Cocktails, or Instagram at Timmy Time Cocktails, you see clips of the band playing here
Oh, so that
on
was you singing?
that. Yes, that's me.
Oh,
Oh, that is
wow.
so amazing. You guys are a match made in heaven for real.
Yeah. Wow.
It's been 11 years. So
Oh, wonderful.
Lovely. Lovely.
Congratulations.
Nice,
But I have a
nice.
question, Tammy and Timmy.
Hmm.
Do you offer bartender on the go services? Let's say someone's having a party. How
Well,
could we're about gifting. how can someone gift your services to someone else? Do you have gift certificates? How does that work?
Yes, we do have gift certificates. So if you need a gift certificate, you can either DM us on the page or call us at any one of the numbers that are listed. We do offer gift certificates. We also do offer bartending services. Also, private function. Say, for example, you're having a wedding and you don't want to do the headache of getting a drink or getting anything set up on your own or looking for bartenders, call Timmy Time Cocktails and we'll organize your entire bar, including servers, from your drink list or right down. We have it organized.
That's amazing. Tammy, another question. Do you offer classes?
Yes, we do. Timmy, actually, let me let you in on a secret. This is something that Timmy has wanted to do for a while now. And when the COVID hit, I said, listen, it's your time to do what you got to do. We're actually in the process right now of working with some hotels to offer bartending classes, probably twice a week or maybe 3 times a week, depending on how training your bartending staff, on customer service, how to mix proper drinks. We go
Proper
from the
drinks.
classics
I'm not.
like
I'm
the
not.
old
I'm not.
fashioned
I'm
rum
not. I'm
punch.
not cutting Tammy, but I think we're a bit lacking in Antigua here because normally when I go out a lot, and then Tammy is the one that would drink cocktails. I don't drink cocktails.
And I
And
only
there's
started
not.
drinking cocktails because he was making them.
There's not a. We don't have like what I mean. It's not up to par. Then I should say. I'm not bashing anybody. But most bars you go to, you don't get like a wow.
A
What I
proper
mean?
cocktail.
It's just okay. All right.
A rum and coke.
You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not bashing anybody. They do have some good bartenders in Ireland. They have some, but I think for our island that we are, tourism is our main industry, and we have a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people coming here. They come here mainly for food and drink. You better believe it, and for whatever else we have to offer. But food and drink is very important. I think we should get it really up to par. So I'm gonna be doing something like a bar rescue. I don't know if you ever watched Bar Rescue, the program. Where am I gonna be uplifting the standard? You know what I mean?
I think that's amazing. And so Timmy and Tammy, when is the book coming out? Where's the cocktail book? Where's the coffee table book? And I mean, these
Yeah,
days
yeah, yeah.
you can do a
You're right.
digital flip book,
You're so
Yes,
right.
that's true.
You're so right.
subscription service.
That is now you just spoken of it. It has to be in the plans because I'm aiming for higher heights. I'm not stopping right now. I
Good
mean,
stuff.
I got my steps off, and I'm not stopping right now.
Great.
And this show is called Little Bite Ideas. My idea is listen, with virtual happy hour and virtual toasting and all that stuff,
Hmm.
you can start selling to people before they even come to Antigua.
Right, right, right.
That's
When
so
That's
people
right.
true.
are researching Antigua, you can actually do your own promotions and set up your SEO marketing and what have you, so that when people come to Antigua,
Hmm.
you find a way to make sure that your outdoor vibe is on their to-do list,
Okay,
Yeah.
right,
and you
right,
can
right.
already start to send them recipes and interact
Hmm.
with them. Get your flip book going. Put a couple of
Yeah.
cocktails together in a flip book. We did one for 20 Likkle Bit Ideas, a flip book just bringing all the options
Right.
together. And people love that stuff.
Of course, of course.
We will help you. We definitely at SFCG, we love working with small businesses,
Oh
and
yeah.
we would love to help direct you guys on that path where you can start doing more digital marketing, putting your stuff out there, putting your recipes out there. And don't be afraid to share your recipes, because you know what?
No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I
Yeah.
got my good friends and stuff. They would call me and say, Timmy, I need this, I need that, and I'm not. I don't keep secrets really. You know what I mean?
That's good.
So, yeah.
Yep. No, we look forward to working with you guys. We are very, very impressed with how you pivoted during COVID, and I
Very
know
impressed.
you
Hmm.
guys have a lot more in store as far
Right,
as
right, right.
advancing your business. The sky's the limit. We're living in a new age. Be creative, be bold, go for
But
it.
even now that the cruise ships are back in, I was telling Tammy about 2 weeks ago, we got to go to the taxi
Tourism board,
tourism board and plus the
taxi
taxi
association,
association.
so they can make a stop on the way back to the
Back,
cruise.
yeah, back or before they just want to get a quick buzzy, or they could just come in cool here during the day if they want to, because it's very relaxing here and very cool. You have a big tree here. We got a big shed. You have tents, and we got everything here. It's very relaxing right here. So just to get some of the taxi guys so they know, because sometimes they don't have us when they're finished with the beach and stuff. They some of the tourists still want to go, and chill a little bit. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
kind of create that vibe until they're ready to, go on this ship.
Right. That's a
Yeah,
great
they can
idea.
literally walk from your place back to the ship.
You can even walk, or you get a Timmy time Uber.
There you go.
Timmy time
There
Uber.
you go. That's
Because
amazing.
when they finish
Listen,
with their
you
cocktail, they may
guys
not be able
are
to walk.
amazing. We'd love for you to stick around. We're going to go into our next segment, but I want to say to everyone in listening to us today, let's raise our glasses. A toast to Timmy and Tammy, wishing you guys every success. And of course, a toast to all of our ardent listeners who have, for the past 15 weeks, tuned in and really been a part of this journey with us.
Yep.
So we look forward to
Cheers.
connecting with you guys to lend our expertise, help you build out the business. We live in an age where we're all in this together. We have to all work together and help each other out.
That
So
is
we
so
look
true.
forward to working with you guys and, harnessing even more of that creativity, which we know you have um, ready to unleash.
Cheers.
So
Most
cheers to
cheers, guys.
Timmy Time and to Tammy, and, much success, much love.
Thank you so much, and we'll stick around.
Great.
Okay, so we're going to move on, mosey on over to our next segment. And before we do that, we have an announcement. We're going to cue up our video. We have a huge announcement to make. And Megan, why don't I let you introduce our new venture, which is going to be on the most magical date of the millennium.
All right.
Check this out. February 22nd, 2022 is 22222.
On
So
a
we
Tuesday.
called it Tuesday. It's the day of all twos in the date. And guess what? It's a Tuesday. Tuesday. So when we discovered this date, we were like, that is doing the research. It's a day of balance. It's a day of new beginnings. It's a day that will never happen again in our lifetime, where you have all twos in the date and
Mm-hmm.
also falling on a Tuesday. So why not do something memorable to commemorate such a magical date? So Megan, why don't you tell us what SFCG has in store for Tuesday 22222?
Tutu. All right. So I am so excited because Samuel Fields Consulting Group, we will be having our financial wellness conference as well as a FinFet. And we're going to have it on the most magical day of the year, or I would say of the century, 22222 on a Tuesday. And so for us, we focus a lot on financial literacy, financial wellness, but within financial wellness, there's also financial balance. And so we recognize that if we want to be financially well, we need to be balanced in 7 various areas of our lives, whether it's spiritual, intellectual, social, environmental, physical. I'm going to forget one. Um, I can't remember what the others. So what we're going to do is we're having a financial wellness conference where we are going to have 3 master classes focused on financial wellness. And then that after that, we will have a networking session, which is going to be very interactive and very interesting. And then we will move into our FinFET. I know persons think that accountants and finance persons don't know how to let their hair down, but we do. And so we're going to have a FinFET. And that aspect of it, the first part, there's a cost associated with that. But the second part, we are an e-learning community, and we try as much as possible to democratize financial literacy, financial learning. And so the FinFET will be free. And we are going to focus on the 7 segments of wellness. And we're going to have a wide range of activities for everyone. So we are going to look out. You're going to be hearing more about it. But mark the date, save the date, 22222222. Make sure you mark that date because it's going to be exciting and you don't want to miss that.
That's great. So we have a short video which we'll show right now. And just to give you some background on a teaser on this event that we will unveil in 2022. Great. So, folks, mark your calendars. We're very excited. We're all about finance and about business. However, we try to make it fun. So, if you've been following us, we make financial literacy, learning, and engagement a very, very exciting journey. And so, we look forward to working with you so we can grow together, we can learn together. And when we say together, that's with a 2. So stay tuned. You will be hearing much more about our financial wellness conference on February 22nd, 2022. All right, so we are going to talk about 20 Likkle gift ideas. And we hope everyone had a great Christmas. You can still purchase gifts from our 20 Likkle Gift Ideas catalog, which you can access on our website. On our homepage, you go on and it tells you list of businesses. You click on number 1 and it pops up. It's a flip book, an electronic book that you can go through, and there is contact information on all of the businesses that participated. We are going to recognize all of our businesses this evening and also announce the winner or the winners of our initiative. But I want to take some time. We've had an amazing 15 weeks on Likkle Bite Ideas. When we threw this together, or this idea together, and that's exactly what it was. Me rolling over in the morning and sending my sister a WhatsApp about the concept.
Very early in the morning.
And with her responding right away and saying, let's do it. And in a couple of days, we had a logo, we had guests, and we just ran with it. Sometimes you just have to move when the ideas hit you. And it was all about the ideas because we are ideators. We are into ideas. And we think someone has to advocate for the brainstorming process, the discussions. A lot of times we have these ideas and there's really no avenue or no place to go to discuss these ideas. And we want to be that organization. We want this show to be that place where when you have a business idea, a concept, you can come to our show, drop in our chat, reach out to us on social media or info@samuelfieldsconsulting.com, and we will help you work through that process of bringing your concept and your ideas to reality. But before we get into recognizing all of our participants, I want to do a recap of all of our shows. And I was hoping to have a video, but that didn't pan out. Maybe we'll have it next year. But I want to just remind you who our guests on our previous episodes were. And so our very first guest, do you remember who our first guest was, Megan?
Of course, it was Kurt John Baptist.
Kurt John Baptist of EBAS, Financial
EBAS.
and Accounting Services.
Absolutely.
And that was a great discussion.
Great.
We had no idea this would turn out to be 15 episodes. We just said,
So
let's
true.
try the first one and see how it goes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we were totally winging it, but here we are. And then number 2, we had Ashton Farron.
Awesome. That was awesome as well.
Yes.
Ashton,
He is with MCAT Innovations and Ticketing.
Yes. And he spoke about apps and how apps can help us.
Absolutely. Maybe we'll look into ticketing as one of the options for our conference, because we do need an app or a system to help us with our ticketing. Moving on, we had our lawyerpreneur. First time that I knew that such a word existed, and we had Rashane Cunningham.
Oh, we made that word.
Yes. And he brought lawyering into a new era and discussed with us how lawyers work very differently, and it's not your old fogey lawyer anymore. Lawyers are modern, innovators, entrepreneurs, hip, stylish, sleek. And then, of course, we had Martin Cave from the Chamber of Commerce. He's the executive director. Mm-hmm. He really helped shed some light on some of the services that they have, particularly for small businesses. And as a result of that, we now have them as a partner in our little Likkle Gift Ideas Initiative. Yes. So we're here to make those connections as well. And then, of course, we had Jackie Joseph, Island Heartstrings, and she talked to us about how to
eat healthy on a budget.
Yes, how to eat healthy on a budget. Mm-hmm. And we forged some partnerships with her. That's great. Then we had Colin John Jenkins, and he was hilarious. A very engaging show. He talked about architecture, about building. He shared his childhood stories with us and how his career kind of morphed out of a love for just recycling and out of a need for having to make do and work with what you have. So we really enjoyed his show. And then, of course, we had the indomitable Darren Matthew Ward from Observer AM and Bryson's Insurance.
Yes.
And we met with him. I distinctly remember he was wearing his Independence waistcoat.
Yes.
So that was the Friday before
I remember
Independence.
As well.
So the last Friday in October.
But you remember as well,
Judy, made that switch from meeting on Friday mornings to Thursdays.
Judy, that day was also Internet Day. You remember?
That's true. World Internet Day.
World Internet Day.
And that was a good trip down memory lane, right?
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
No, that was great.
Really nice.
We all talked about life before the internet, which it's hard to even imagine, right?
It is.
Okay. And then, of course, first show in November. And if you remember, in November, we celebrated Inspirational Role Models Month. And so we had our mom, it's Crew Pine Incorporated, and she came on and did a big spread and blew us away. I think that's in terms of and all of these shows, if you're listening to us, you can find these on YouTube. They're amazing. We have friends who tell us they've been binge watching the shows. If you miss any show, feel free to go to our YouTube channel. Of course, like it, And you can see all of the shows dating back to September 16th. We then had Heather Durham, cultural
Oh,
icon, artist, our former school teacher. And it was
yes.
amazing to just talk to her about her
Amazing.
journey and how multifaceted, multi talented she is. She still looks amazing and still doing
Amazing.
great things. She just did an art show
Yes. Yes.
to support mental health.
Hmm.
So Heather is still
So
making it
proud of her.
happen, and she was an
Yeah.
amazing guest as well. We then had Richie Richardson, former West Indies captain. We found out
That
on the
was
show, and we
awesome.
confirmed that we are related. The
Yes.
Anguilla connection.
Hmm.
Richardson is a very popular name in Anguilla, and we both have Anguillan roots. My mother's been telling us this for years, but we confirmed on the show that we are related. And Richie shared lots of nuggets from his life story, some of his current pursuits. He's a big golfer right now. He manages properties, so it was good. And I found an old picture from the '80s with myself and Richie Richardson. So we rolled it a long time. Our next guest, we actually had two on the next episode where we launched 20 Lickle Ideas, and we had Carlton Bramble, who represented West Indies Oil Company, who is our main sponsor of this venture. We also had Jackie Yearwood, who is from the Antigua and Barbuda Investment Authority. And so they both made an appearance on the show, and we rolled out 20 Liquor Gift Ideas.
Mhm.
Uh, in December, I believe the second Thursday in December, we started looking at Seeds of Knowledge. So, in addition to our 20 Liquor Gift Ideas, we also looked at motivational authors who are resident or descendants of Antiguans. And we spoke with Dr. Susan Snaggs Wilson. She shared with us her journey and her book, Brandon's Adventures, and it dealt with financial literacy in our youth and how critical and how important it is to begin to educate the youngsters about finances and to really begin to plant the seeds of financial literacy at a young age.
Absolutely.
Our next guest also focused on financial literacy for children. He came on the following week. We had Matt Gardner, who is a CFP. His book is For Money Bears, and he was very exciting. We also had one of our, in all of these shows, we also had some of our contestants from 20 Liquor Gift Ideas on the show to share their nuggets and their journey as well. With Susan Snaggs Wilson, we had um, the young lady from Barbuda Emblem, but she had problems connecting. But then we had Anero Delicacies, and she joined us to talk about her products and services. With Mac, we had Tavia Hunt, who is with Hunt Farms, and we had a really great discussion connecting Tavia and Mac to talk about financing and businesses. And then
Hmm.
last week, we had a third author, Ambassador Joan Underwood, with her book, the Manager's First Aid Kit. We were joined
Yeah.
by Dave Ray of Beauty Works and also Sally Davis of Butterfly Kisses for the Soul, and they too shared with us some of their products, their financial journey, and it was a really good discussion
Really
because
good.
Joan is our motivational coach. She usually is the voice of logic and reason, and of course, entrepreneurs have to be creatives. So we had a very great discussion comparing logic versus creativity when you're running a business.
Hmm.
So listen, we've talked ourselves through the fourth quarter of 2021. And these were all great topics that if you're running a business or you want to ensure that you get yourself on a successful path as far as financial literacy, financial empowerment, we encourage you to go to our YouTube channel. There's so much information. You'll glean so many insights, tips, tools from just listening to these episodes. So we want to thank all of our guests, all 14 of them and more. Well, there were 14 shows. Some shows had more than one
More than one.
guest. More than one guest. So we had several guests. So we had maybe 20 guests in total. And we want to thank them sincerely for their contributions and for their nuggets of knowledge. So, do we take a toast? Do we make a toast
Absolutely.
to all of our amazing
Cheers.
guests? We love you. Thank you for help doing your part to ensure that we had a very successful first season, and we look forward to bringing you back in 2022.
Cheers.
Cheers. All righty. So, Megan, at this point, I need you to go through the list of our 20 Likkle gift ideas, after which we will make the drum roll, the big announcement about who our winners are.
All right. I think before we do that, we have quite a few messages. So I think
Oh
now
my
would be a good
goodness,
time.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, go right ahead,
So
Megan.
we have Helen Charles, and Helen is all the way in Africa. So we're reaching places. And she sends
Yes. Hi,
greetings.
Helen.
Yes. We also have Denise Armstrong, and she's sending holiday greetings to everyone.
Hi, Denise.
We have our main guest, Mrs. Miriam Samuel. She says, I am here. I only missed one. I like this new time. Great show. Please continue. I wonder if she made her cocktail.
I hope she did.
Then we have, Miriam Samuel again. She says, great idea. I like it. I'm not quite sure what specifically that was about. Then we have Lydia Peters. She says, Happy New Year. Let the celebrations begin. And then she says, not in a straight line. Good vibes.
That is so true. Hi, Lydia.
And we have Jackie Joseph. Jackie, who was on our show. Jackie, I'm so glad you joined us.
Cheers, Jackie.
Cheers. Right. Excellent. Thank you, Jackie. And we have Jerome Jenkins. He says, cheers. Jerome is Colin's brother.
Oh,
and
wow.
Aaliyah's dad. So thank you so much.
Jerome.
Thank you so much for joining. Lydia says, wow, not sure what that was for. So that's where we are with our messages so far.
Fantastic. We want to welcome all of you and thank you so much for joining us. And get a drink. Get a drink. If you miss the cocktail, you can go to our Facebook page and make your own concoction. There are lots of substitutes that you can use. If you don't have the bush tea, use a Lipton's tea bag. That's what I did.
Okay, that's creative.
I did my Lipton's tea bag. I got my
creative.
My tea flavor. So
that makes a lot of sense.
Folks, have some fun, but make yourself a great cocktail. It is virtual happy hour. So continuing right along, Megan, 2 things I need from you.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to read out the companies, all 20 companies that participated.
Mm-hmm.
Also, give us some sense as to the criteria that was used to judge these companies. And then, of course, we will have our winners.
Okay. So I will start off first by explaining the criteria and to let you know that we had a panel of 3 judges and totally independent of SFCG. And they had certain criterion, different ones to look at. And so the first one, as you know, each business that was a part of the Likkle Gift Idea, they got a badge and they were asked to post it on social media. And so they would get 15 points for simply posting it on social media. Then there is also, the judges looked at the level of shopper activity and feedback. So that's 20 points. The judges also looked at the Facebook page, Instagram, whatever social handles they use, social media handles, and looked at the uniqueness, creativity, and innovation. And that was 30 points. Product appeal was given 25 points. And sustainability, because we're all about the environment. And so they had to look to see whether the products could be produced and or consumed in a way that doesn't harm or destroy the environment. And they were given 10 points, or 10 points were allotted for that particular criterion. And so the names of the different businesses are, and in no particular order, J Jewels, Tada Creatives, Gifts, Gadgets and Goodies, Screwpine, Butterfly Kisses for the Soul, Exotic Photo Store, Paddling Duck, Beauty Works, Jen Wren's Outdoor Cafe, Dee's Sweet Stuff, Seasons Hydroponics Farm, K&E Party Entertainment, Pink Sand Jewelry, Blends, Hunt's Farm, Anero Delicacies, Wadadley Events Services, Eloquent, I can't remember if I mentioned Vaughn Joseph Photography, and Natura Creations. That's the list of our 20 Likkle gift ideas businesses.
And so what we did, thank you for that, Megan. What we did, we created a WhatsApp group. And so these companies were in an incubator where throughout the month of December, every day we shared some nuggets of information with them. We started with an ebook from, what's the name of that company, Megan? QuickBooks. QuickBooks had an ebook that we subscribe to. And so we shared an ebook from QuickBooks that gives them the A to Z of starting a business. So just to make sure that they have the information, the education. And so throughout the month, we drop lots of articles, tips, tools, games, just a range of learning formats to keep them engaged in this incubator and just feeding them advice, tools, things that they can focus on or should focus on. Checklists, for example, just to ensure that their business and that their management style is on track. Mm-hmm. So we did that for the month of December, and hopefully we'll continue to do it, maybe not on a daily basis, but we will continue to support these businesses because we are very proud of their creativity, their tenacity, and it's all about coming together to collectively do our part to rebuild the economy post-pandemic. It's all about small businesses. They live, work, and support the community, and so we need to seek out more small businesses and give them our support. So, Megan, are we ready to do this? Are we ready to announce our winners? There are going to be 4 winners. 2 winners will win a free digital marketing class with the Antigua and Barbuda Investment Authority. We thank them for their generous contribution. So, Megan, who are the 2 companies that will receive the training from the Antigua and Barbuda Investment Authority?
I am pleased to announce that the winners of the digital course that's sponsored by the Antigua and Barbuda Investment Authority, they are Anero Delicacies and Butterfly Kisses for the Soul. So
congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, good stuff.
Okay, so we're moving on to second place, which is a $500 gift certificate from food brokerage services. Someone can get some supplies, someone can get a great meal. You know, it's a good gift for a small business because you're always looking to top up and replenish your supplies. So at food brokerage, they have literally every type of product, particularly if you are in the food business. So who is our second place winner?
Our second place winner is, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, Hunt Farms.
Oh,
Tavia Hunt.
wow, amazing. Hunt Farms, and that is Tavia Hunt. And
Tavia
they
Hunt.
they actually raise their own chickens and they do a smoked chicken and they have some chicken products. And we're
Yes,
going to
yes.
try to get these winners, at least the first and second place winners, we're going to try to get them on the line.
Okay.
Can we check to see if they're on? Are they in the waiting room? Do we have anyone?
I don't know. I'll check. We also, let's announce the winner. I'm not seeing anyone, so we'll have to try and get them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let us announce our winner. And the winner gets
So,
$1,000 in cash
yes.
from our main sponsor, which is the West Indies Oil Company. And we thank them for their generous support. They too are champions of small businesses. A lot of their clientele are small businesses. So
Yes.
once we approached them about this venture, they readily accepted and came on board to support us. So,
Definitely.
who will be our winner of the 20 Likkle Gift Ideas 2021?
So, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. The winner is Barbuda Emblem, Odelia
Oh, wow!
Butler. So,
Fantastic.
congratulations.
Fantastic. Congratulations to all of our winners. Congratulations to all of these amazing businesses who participated in this initiative. Hopefully, you learned something, you gleaned something. Hopefully, you were able to flex your promotional muscles and get some more visibility because that's what this is all about. So,
Absolutely.
we have invited our winners to come on to say a few words. I'm not sure if they're going to make it because it was last minute, but if they do, we'll bring them on stage. If not, we will keep this party going. It's time for another drink.
So, cheers
Time
to
for
the
another toast.
winners.
Let's make a toast to all
To
of our
the
winners
winners.
and to all of our amazing businesses and for their creativity in offering 20 Likkle gift ideas. Cheers.
Cheers.
Do we have any additional questions?
We have, Sally Davis from Butterfly Kisses for the Soul. Sally says, thank you. How awesome. Butterfly Kisses for the Soul is thrilled. And then she also says, congratulations to everyone. And that's so true because everyone, those of you who were in the incubator, I know that you've learned. We've had lots of discussions. And so, we're all winners. So I'm so glad that we were able to do this and we were able to make a difference with these 20 businesses.
Great. Well, listen, we are out of time.
We are.
It's
Oh
been
my
an
gosh.
amazing season.
It has
CEO,
been.
let me give you an opportunity to say your thank yous personally before we wrap it up.
Absolutely. I just want to say a heartfelt thank you to all of our guests, those who joined us from day one, the very first Likkle bite ideas, right through to now. Both the guests who we had on our show, as well as those of you who joined us. I know that there are other things you could have been doing with your time. And so I want to thank you for the time you spent.
I think Megan is frozen. Okay, well, it looks like Megan is frozen. And I'll take this opportunity to thank all of our guests, our sponsors, West Indies Oil Company Limited, Food Brokerage Services, Champions of Small Businesses, also to our media partners, Antigua Newsroom, Observer Radio, also to the Antigua and Barbuda Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Antigua and Barbuda Investment Authority. Megan, I think we lost you for a moment.
Yes, unfortunately, my electricity went, so the generator is on now. So
Okay, so you can continue. I thank the sponsors
good,
when we couldn't get you, so you can
great,
continue.
great. I was going to continue by saying, I know you've been with us on this journey, and I am encouraging you to continue with us on our journey into 2022. I can tell you we have some exciting things in store. We are creative people at Samuel Fields Consulting Group, and with a marketing officer, a chief marketing officer as Doreed Whitlock, there's never a dull moment. So we have lots of exciting things in store. We do believe that one, financial literacy, we need to, it should be democratized. Everybody needs to know, but also it needs to be fun. So in everything we do, it's going to be fun, but you're going to learn, you're going to grow, and continue with us on our journey towards financial literacy, financial wellness, and just, for 2022, I wish you all the very best. We've had two really tough years, 2020, 2021, and I don't even know what to say about 2022, except that I'm going to be the ultimate optimist and say 2022 just must be better than 2021. So I wish you all success and best wishes in everything that you do. Continue to follow us, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you will always get our content, and keep in touch. We're not going anywhere.
You got that right. I also want to thank today's guests. They were amazing.
Oh my
Timmy
gosh.
Time and his
Awesome.
wife
Timmy
Tammy.
Time.
They were so refreshing. And what a good way to take out the season with a great cocktail. And
Absolutely.
I hope everyone enjoyed that. And as we said, and with all seriousness, we consider them to be the 21st Likkle gift ideas, because they do, in addition to selling their product, their amazing drinks, they also will come to your event, your home, and offer their bartending services. And they're also thinking about starting classes. So
Awesome.
who knows? Something to consider. You do have, you do need gifts throughout the year. So keep supporting our 20 Likkle gift ideas. We didn't call them Christmas gifts. They are gifts, year-round gifts. And be sure to add our 3 authors as well as our bartender. I think he's going to become our resident bartender with shows going forward. I also want to take the opportunity to thank our amazing team. We don't do this ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
We have an amazing team. We have Aaliyah Jenkins in the back, and she has been holding it down. She keeps us on time. Aaliyah, we want to thank you so much when you joined the team. It was a blessing, because we need someone to keep us on track, and I feel so comfortable knowing that someone like you is at the controls. We also have Nicholas Fields, who is in Barbados, and he also is a part of our technical team, and he helps out and translates stuff for us that we don't know what to do with as far as technology. We also have our Chief Operating Officer, Lisa Francis. We also have other members of the team. We have Dorothea Blackman, who is also a member of the team. And we want to thank all of our members for their support. We are about ideas. So we work with lots of different consultants and a larger group. And we're about bringing the talent together, bringing the ideas together. So we want to thank you for an amazing journey. This is the end of our first season. Oprah hasn't called yet, but I know she's heard about us. And so thank you for validating us and for following us and participating. Follow us on Facebook. We will be coming back in January um, with not regular programming, but stay tuned. We're still sorting out our second season. And of course, we're doing a big conference in February. So we don't want to commit our time until after February, but we will be making appearances throughout January to keep you updated. But for the month of January, we will not have regular programming. We're going back to the drawing board to plan for our second season, and we expect to come back after in March with a new season with even bigger ideas, even more creativity and innovation to help power our small businesses. And for those of us who are on a financial journey looking to be empowered, this is the show for you. So it's been an amazing first season. We just want to thank you. So we'll see you soon. Stay connected through our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and we love you all. And we're wishing everyone a happy and healthy 2022. Thanks so
Cheers
much.
to you all.
Oh, we have to say our final drink.
Final drink. Cheers.
Okay, glasses up.
Here's to 2022.
Here's to 2022, and it's going to be an amazing year. We're speaking it into existence.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.